is rotation over Shelbyville right now.
Well, we got one house that's a definite hit on the Fairfield pipe between Shelbyville and Mosely. It took the roof off the house and did a lot of damage to the barn. There was one person home, but they were injured. And right now we're just trying to track the storm and find any more debris or damage or anyone hurt or anything of that nature. So I got a house back here that's going to be close to that path on the other side of the creek. I'm going to go check on it. But right now we're just actually what we're doing is reacting to what we find as we find it and as the calls come in. But mostly tree damage and outbuilding damage, but we do have one house that we know of. Ma'am? Okay.
This is Country Estates.
Country Estates. What's your name, sir?
Barry Hendrickson.
Well, tell me what happened.
Me and my wife and her daughter and her husband, we was in their house, and we knew the weather was getting bad. We looked out the front, and over the school we seen debris circling in the air, and we just run and took cover. I mean, you could tell it was a tornado by the way the debris was circling. It was a pretty scary.
Okay, did you have any damage here? I noticed your neighbors lost some shingles.
That's our daughter. She lost some shingles. We had one of the aluminum carports over our motorhome. It's gone completely. It moved that motorhome about 3 or 4 feet. The front end. It slid the front end of it over about 3 or 4 feet. The wheels were straight on it, and you can see where they're turned now. Well, maybe 2 feet, because you can see where the tires were sitting right there. Right there's where the tires were sitting. Soon it was over, I took off to the school to check on the school. This is my grandboys. One of my grandboys that's up on the porch. They're twins. We went to check on them just as soon as the storm was over.
Well, they said we had to have a tornado drill, and we went in the hallway, and then they announced, "Get your head down." And then they let us stretch out a minute, like 20 minutes later.
They had y'all huddled up, didn't they?
It was like maybe 90 degrees in the hallway.
It's hot. I guess the power went off and stuff. But it was, when I got up there, it was probably about 1:30, something like that, and 1:25, something like that. And then they wouldn't let them leave till about, they were still under a tornado watch until 3:45. They wouldn't let them, or 2:45. 1:45, excuse me. But anyway, they wouldn't let them leave. The school done an excellent job.